Does this look like you? How about this? Or maybe even this one. If any of those postures look like you, your kids, maybe your teenagers especially, then you could be destroying your neck and not even knowing it. Text neck is a real thing, and it creates all kinds of health problems for you and your family. Everything from headaches to neck pain to back pain to numbness and tingling in your arms, amongst other things. But we're not going to get into all that in this video. This video is not about what text neck is. It's about positions that you can use while holding your cell phone so that you don't put that same stress on our neck. Cell phones aren't going away, so if we can make little adjustments to take the strain away from our neck, it's going to help you be healthier. And that's always our goal. Hi, I'm Dr. Scott McCrimmon, and I'm a chiropractor here at Caledon East Family Chiropractic. This channel is dedicated towards giving you and your family the latest, most up-to-date health information to keep you healthy, active, and living a pain-free lifestyle. If you like the content that you hear, please feel free to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you get the latest information as we put out our weekly videos. Now, over the last 20 years, I've had the pleasure of helping many people with many different health-related issues. But one that's becoming more and more common is text neck. That's pain and discomfort caused from these positions, holding our head down to look at our devices. And these symptoms, as I said, can be headaches, back pain, neck pain, numbness, tingling, all kinds of different things. So in this video, as much as I'd love to tell you cell phones are going away, they're not. We're going to use them. We're going to use our tablets and our devices. So we want to show you ways that you can hold your phone, whether you're standing, sitting, or lying down. They're going to take the stress off your neck and allow you to use the phone, do your texting, watch your videos without putting that stress on your neck that down the road is going to start to create all kinds of problems for you. So the main principle that we want to think about whenever we're talking about text neck on our devices is our posture, and that's having our head and our ear basically over our shoulder. Okay, our head is heavy, it has weight. The more it starts to lean forward, the more stress it applies to our neck and our upper back, our spine, our nervous system, all that kind of stuff. Our head weighs maybe 10 to 14 pounds, but the research shows that for every inch it comes forward is equivalent to about 10 pounds of gravity pushing down our head and applying more force there. So you can imagine if I'm sitting like this all day, the amount of extra stress and strain, I'm 3, 4, 5 inches forward with my head, all that stress going through my neck, my upper back, that's going to create dysfunction in there. So the principle is always we want to bring our device up towards our head as opposed to our head down towards our device. So let's start with sitting. The common thing you see if you walk into a waiting room anywhere or into a high school or anything like that is this, which as you can imagine is not very good. So as we mentioned, we want to bring the device up to our head. So we can definitely do this, but that's going to be pretty tiring on our shoulders and it's not going to last very long. So one thing that you can do if you're at home on your couch relaxing is you can grab a couple pillows, rest your elbows on them, and now my phone's here looking straight ahead. Okay, you can even put one behind your back to give you a little support, to help keep you upright. You throw a pillow from your couch. Again, resting your arms, your elbows on the pillow so that the phone's up near your head. Now you can text away a lot more comfortably. Obviously, if you're out somewhere in a waiting room, you're not going to have pillows with you, but maybe you've got a knapsack or a coat you can fold up or a briefcase or something that you can put there that you can now rest your elbows on so that now the phone is up to my head, my neck is in a much more neutral posture, and I can take care of whatever business I need to take care of on that phone. Another sitting posture that I don't mind is if you're sitting on the floor, get up against the wall. You can bend your knees, get your back close to the wall or as much as comfortable for you. Again, with any of these, we're giving you best options to protect your neck. So if any of them are uncomfortable or cause trouble for you, for example, if you have a bad back, this may not be the best posture for you. But in terms of protecting our posture and neck, if you can scoot up reasonably close to your wall, bend your knees, now you've got somewhere to rest your elbows. You can have your phone in front of you, and you're bringing the device up towards your head. I can keep a nice neutral posture, rest my head against the wall, and I can text away here for a while without putting too much stress on my posture. And lastly, for sitting, if you are at your office desk, workspace, or just at home at one of your tables, instead of sitting here and doing this kind of thing, use your table for support, get your elbows up on the table, your phone in front of you. Now I can be in a much better posture while I'm looking and working on my phone. I was always told don't have my elbows on the table, but we're going to change that for this particular rule here. Now next we're going to talk about standing using our cell phone. As always, if you're around out in public, you're going to see people walking around all day doing this kind of thing, walking into walls, walking into traffic. But again, that posture puts a ton of strain on our neck. So again, we want to think about bringing our device up towards our head as opposed to our head down towards our device. So number one, if I bring the device up here, this will work very well, but your arms are going to get really tired. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. Number one, if your shoulders will allow, if you can anchor your elbows into your rib cage or just into your midsection here, that's going to give you a little bit of an anchoring point. So your elbows can rest here. It lets your arms relax a little bit, but again, maintain that much better posture while you're standing. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's actually quite comfortable and will allow you to work on your phone a little bit longer, maintaining that posture. The next thing that you can do if you're capable of if you're using your phone with just one hand, is you can take your opposite hand, put it back around your armpit as far as you can comfortably go, let your elbow then rest against that arm. Again, much more comfortable to hold that posture. So again, you're reaching around with your hand, grabbing near your shoulder blade if you can, or at least under your armpit, and then let your elbow just come down. It will relax comfortably there. Now I can have a much better posture. My phone's up near eye level, and I can do what I need to do. Another way that you can use your phone while laying down is just to simply turn over on your stomach. By being on our stomach with our elbows in front of us and our head lifted, you're maintaining a much more neutral posture with your neck and allowing you to sit here. My head is neutral with my shoulders, and I can sit here and work on my phone. Again, use your judgment. If you have issues with your back and this position is uncomfortable for you, then use one of the other ones that we've talked about. At the end of the day, we know cell phones aren't going away. So whether you're sitting, whether you're standing, whether you're lying down, the same principles apply. We want to get out of this position where our ear and our head is coming forward and we're looking down at our phone. You always want to try and maintain that neutral posture, so you're thinking of your ear over your shoulder as best as you can and bringing that device up towards eye level. Whether it's anchoring your shoulders in, we talked about sitting with putting something under your shoulders or at a desk, or even laying on your stomach or laying down with your hands over your head. Anything that brings your device up so that your head is not being forced forward will make a big difference in the long run. So teach that to your kids now, start practicing yourself, and you'll be very happy down the road. I certainly hope you found this information helpful and something practical that you can start to implement in your day-to-day life. As always, stay active, stay healthy, and I really look forward to showing you our next video in the coming weeks.